and greatness in our unity.
To the things that we do during graduation. For this year, we are going to capture graduates' moments on the stage. When they are doing their handshake, we are partnering photographers to be able to capture all of them. Every individual graduate will be captured on stage while they are doing the handshake. And so I implore all graduates, once they mount the stage, they should pose and check out for the photographers in blue and lemon green vests, and look into their cameras to be captured so that the memory will be lasting in their repository.
I think this is really commendable from the university, because usually we miss out on that very important moment where you are being handed your scroll. So I think we want to thank management for that. Let's still stay on the conversation on photography. I mean, before today, there were so many, news portals reporting that we are prohibiting photographers from coming on campus. Please let us settle the score once and for all. What are the rules for this congregation?
We are not prohibiting photographers. We are only laying the rules straight so that people go by rules and regulations if they want to do photography during these congregation ceremonies. So what we have done is that we used to have commercial photographers. They pay a small fee for cleanup, use of electricity and other things, and then we accredit them to do photography. This time round, we have prepared jackets for them. It's not tags. We used to give them tags. We've given them jackets. So look out, we are asking our graduates to look out for photographers who are in jackets embossed with accredited photographer. They are the people we are working with, because there were people who used to pay in the past. People will pay, and other people will not pay. They will still go around and be capturing our graduates. And that made things difficult for us. It wasn't fair, because some people will come and pay, others will not pay, and they'll be doing business. So this time around, we have set the record straight. We want you to work with accredited photographers. We are imploring all graduates and their guests work with accredited photographers. Also, there were some photographers going around claiming to be families of our graduates. And you go into the matter and you realize that they are doing their business and claiming to be families of our graduates. That was not right. And that is why we have defined the kind of gadgets that we'll consider. If you are taking photos of your family who is graduating, it should be a phone, a tablet, or a very small camera. We don't need to see you using lighting and complex cameras and telling us that you are doing photography for your family, because such people are actually doing business, not only capturing their families at graduation. And then we also have our official photographers. So the official photographers, I mentioned one of them, those who will be doing the on-stage photos. They are in lemon green and blue jackets. And there are others in black jackets. They all have official photographer embossed on their jackets. And the ones in lemon green and blue will be capturing those the handshake on the stage. The others who are in black are the people we work with. They capture everything going on, including the procession of our academic, the members of convocation and our officials, and everything, even the invited guests, everybody, because we use those photos for our documentation.
All right. Because of time, we would have to cut it here because you are moderating this very first session. We wish you the very best, but what final words will you tell our graduating class of July 2026?
I would like to encourage them that they are graduating from the premier university in Ghana. Our motto is proceed with integrity. So as you step out here, go out there and face the challenges in the world with the expertise that you gain from here. Shine in every corner in which you find yourself and make a huge difference wherever you find yourself, and lift the name of the University of Ghana high. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So that was the Director of Public Affairs here at the University of Ghana, letting us know the preparations that have gone in place to make sure that this ceremony is indeed successful. Before we connect to our graduating student, I'd invite the Director of Academic Affairs, Mrs. Lydia Anewanya-Kodankwa, who would be speaking to, because most of you might have had some challenges in trying to get your academic record straight and finally being added to the graduating list. So she is here to clarify all of that. Hi, ma'am. Good morning.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Pamela.
Finally, we have the graduating class of July 2020.
We do.
How have preparations been so far, especially in trying to making sure that we have the right students graduating in terms of having the academic records accurate and all of that? How have you been working with the schools and other units to making sure that the right people are sitting here today?
Pamela, there's a wide variety of people involved in this activity, and we've worked very hard. It's not been easy, but it's been better than the years before. And because we have digitalized all our processes, it's been easier. Okay, there are a few students who had some challenges, but all in all, a lot of the challenges have been resolved.
Tell us, usually after congregation, students are excited, they go back with their gowns and they forget they are supposed to return them and other things as well. What are the reminders, the to-do list after the celebration? What would you tell them to do immediately they are done?
Immediately you are done, the most important thing is to celebrate with your families. Okay, take pictures, revel in the moment because you have worked very hard. Okay, and then soon afterwards, please return your gowns back to us so that future graduates can also use it promptly. So you have 24 hours to return your gowns back. That's enough time to celebrate in the gown, which you deserve to do.
What are the penalties? Because I hear some memories, only 24 hours, because some people have booked photo sessions, tomorrow and all of that. If they don't in 24 hours, what are the penalties?
The penalties depend on the duration with which you keep the gown. So the more you keep the gown, the more you pay. But the penalties are available. If somebody needs to know, they need to go to the Teaching and Exams Unit of Academic Affairs Directorate, and the details will be given to them.
But most importantly, how about the certificates? When are we getting them?
You are getting your certificates soon after the ceremony. The certificates are ready for all of you. All you need to do is go return your gown, and the certificates will be given to you. So anybody who registered for this ceremony or the other ceremonies gets their certificate soon after the ceremony is over.
Thank you so much, Director. I will leave you to join the members of convocation to process for the ceremony. Thank you so much.
Can I congratulate my graduates? You worked very, very hard. We're very proud of you. And I can't imagine what impact you are going to make in the future in Ghana with respect to our development and globally. So well done and congratulations.
Thank you. All right, so that was the Director of Academic Affairs here at the university. So I'll be talking to some students who are super excited to be here. Hi.
Hello.
Tell us your name and the school you're graduating from and the course.
Okay. I'm Esther Dogbe, MA Corporate and Commercial Law, School of Law.
Wow, wow, wow. You're here today. Finally. What is running through your mind now?
I'm so excited because it's been a lot of hard work over the years that we joined, and we've been looking forward to this day, and I believe that we are all excited today.
Certainly. Who is that one person you credit this particular academic feat to?
Dr. Jokoto.
Oh, one of your lecturers, I'm sure.
Yes. Yes.
Right. Any final words to family, friends watching you? What should they tell you? Should they watch out for you or something?
Oh, we are going to come out big after this graduation, and we believe that there are more opportunities for us. Thank you.
Anybody wondering whether their CV is incomplete because they do not have a UG certificate? What would you tell them?
Oh, there are more opportunities. I mean, there are a lot of very nice courses that they can enroll on to participate in the course and finally graduate just like ourselves.
Thank you so much, and we wish you the very best. Congratulations. All right, so we would be speaking with some more students, but because of time, we would want to cut this particular interview and just connect to the official commencement of today's ceremony because procession is about to begin. We would have the members of convocation process to the room, and we have some of our parents who are also seated in the hall, some dignitaries who have joined us in this particular ceremony, as well as some parents outside. So I'll kindly hand over to the moderator for this first session. We'll be back again later on in the afternoon for the afternoon session. My name is Pamela Boateng. On behalf of the university, we say congratulations to the class of July 2026. Thank you.
Thanks very much to you, Pam, and our media team. Proceedings are about to begin, and before we begin, I have a few housekeeping announcements. We don't accommodate sashes in the graduating hall. If you are wearing a sash, please take it off, because we do not accommodate sashes. We want to see our beautiful gown with the medallions you are wearing, so take off your sash. We were playing a video to show you how you should look in your gown. If the white linen on your hood is showing, please fix it. It shouldn't show. So please check on your neighbors and make sure that they are well dressed. We will ask our media team to play the video again so that you watch once more to see how you should look. As you are already aware, we are streaming live this program, and we also have Radio Universe, Campus Radio, Radio Universe 105.7 carrying this live. So let's
academic
manage the way
gown
we behave.
we have the gown itself.
We already announced that we'll be doing on-stage photos.
This is the gown.
It will be announced from time to time to remind you that when you mount the stage, to shake hands with your dean,
Is the hood.
please pose for photographs. The people doing the on-stage photos are in lemon green and blue jackets.
Final one is the cap.
They'll be standing right there to capture you. Look into their cameras and make sure that you are captured.
Upon the award of the degree, you turn it to the left.
I'm also happy to inform you that we have washrooms in the hall. For those of us in the hall, we have washrooms in the hall. On my right side, there's a door leading to washrooms for ladies, and on my left side, there's one leading to washrooms for males. We also have mobile toilets outside. You could see our ushers
If you are
who are in university branded cloth
hang it to the buttons.
when you are in need of anything. Thank you very much. Let's prepare ourselves in readiness to receive the members of convocation.
And I work at the Academic Affairs Directorate with the Teaching and Examinations Unit. I am here to demonstrate how the academic gown is worn. The academic gown comes in 3 folds. We have the gown itself. Like I have here, this is the gown. The second one is the hood. And this is the hood. The hood comes with a rope. When you are putting on the hood, the ropes come down. It comes down. Final one is the cap. And with the cap, the tassel goes to the right. Upon the award of the degree, you turn it to the left.
Please watch the video and ensure you are dressed the way they are in the video.
With the black robe, if you are wearing a shirt that has buttons, you usually hang it to the buttons. But with females mostly, they leave it hanging as it is now. Eric Yurkum, and I work at the Academic Affairs Directorate with the Teaching and Examinations Unit. I am here to demonstrate how the academic gown is worn. The academic gown comes in 3 folds. We have the gown itself. Like I have here, this is the gown. The second one is the hood. And this is the hood. The hood comes with a rope. When you are putting on the hood, the ropes come down. It comes down. Final one is the cap. And with the cap, the tassel goes to the right.
We invite our guests seated outside to rise and receive the members of convocation. Guests seated outside, please rise and receive the members of convocation. Graduates and guests inside the hall, kindly rise for the members of convocation. Please resume your seats as we wait for the members of the University Council. Graduates should kindly check on their neighbors and ensure they are properly gowned. Guests seated outside, please rise for members of the University Council. Graduates and guests inside, kindly rise for the council procession.
After they sing the national anthem, after the national anthem, use this place again. Amanfo Legon Krotre ni Akwamu Chidom ni Ankobia Framandom ni Esenkuni ni se Omamo atenasio ni oya ade fatano wo bra wo ho a na wonya wo ho Legon mampagin oni ni mpanyimfo resini o mu amuni won mu hwe won. dimbonia bobriaso mumaye nyina yemfa anigye animtie ni opepa empene won lego mampanyi gumbrebre ahenewa.
Please let's remain standing for the national anthem. Thank you very much. Please resume your seats. Member of Council representing the Chancellor of the University of Ghana, Pro Vice Chancellor for Research, Innovation and Development representing the Vice Chancellor, Provost, Deans, Directors, Heads of Department, Members of Convocation, staff and students, graduates, our special guests, and our friends from the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Good morning and welcome to the Great Hall of the University of Ghana. I take it again. Good morning and welcome to the Great Hall of the University of Ghana. Graduation ceremonies are always a memorable time, and for us at the University of Ghana, these ceremonies hold even greater significance because they reflect our first strategic priority, which is transformative student experience. For the July 2026 graduation ceremonies, we are happy to welcome students from the University of Ghana School of Law, medical and dental schools, as well as School of Graduate Studies who successfully completed their studies during the 2025-2026 academic year. This morning's ceremony, dedicated to master's students from the School of Graduate Studies, is the first of the 3 ceremonies scheduled for the school. As has already been announced, we are happy to tell you that each of you graduates will receive an on-stage photo. So when you mount the stage to shake hands with your dean, please turn and pose and look into the camera of the photographer wearing the lemon green and blue jacket to capture the moment, your moment on this stage. Having set the stage for today's proceedings, please join me to warmly welcome the Deputy Registrar of the School of Graduate Studies, Mr. Michael Opari Etua, who takes over the proceedings of the ceremony. Please join me to welcome Mr. Opari Etua.
Thank you very much, Director of Public Affairs. Member of Council representing the Chancellor, Pro Vice Chancellor, Reid, Provosts, Deans, Directors, and other university officials, distinguished guest speaker, members of convocation, graduating students, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to you all and good morning. On behalf of management of the university, I am delighted to welcome all of you to the first session of the July 2026 congregation ceremony of the School of Graduate Studies. This session is dedicated to some of our master's graduates from the College of Humanities. We congratulate and salute all students who have worked so hard and are graduating today. Your hard work has truly paid off, and we wish you all graduating students the very best on this your special day. Member of Council representing the Chancellor, it is now my pleasant duty to call on the Dean of the School of Graduate Studies, Professor Patrick Asamoah, to perform a short but very important ceremony to acknowledge the international students who are graduating today. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a tradition at the University of Ghana that at congregation ceremonies, we acknowledge our international student population who came from all over the world to study here. We are pleased to report that members of the UG graduating class of 25-26 academic year have come from 23 countries, including Ghana. The countries are Benin, Botswana, Burkina Faso, Burundi, Cameroon, Côte d'Ivoire, Ethiopia, Gabon, Gambia, Ghana, Guinea, Kenya, Liberia, Malawi, Namibia, Nigeria, Senegal, Sierra Leone, South Sudan, Tanzania, Togo, Uganda, and Zambia. Now I call on all our international students graduating today and who are here in this session to stand to be acknowledged. Our dear international students, we cherish your contribution to the academic and social life of the University of Ghana and wish you well in your future endeavors. Thank you. You may resume your seat.
Thank you very much, Dean. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is now my singular honor to introduce the representative of the Chancellor of the University of Ghana, Dr. Abdul Karim Hachu, who is presiding over this morning's congregation ceremony. Dr. Abdul Karim Hachu is an academic and management consultant with over 24 years of professional experience spanning both industry and academia. He has worked extensively in the public and private sectors, bringing on board his expertise in organizational leadership, corporate governance, business development, marketing, finance, and administration. Dr. Hachu has developed a strong professional interest in public financial management and auditing through sustained participation in local and international training programs, conferences, workshops, and webinars. Over the years, he has held several senior management positions and has served with distinction as chair of audit committees for institutions including the Ministry of Interior, the University of Ghana, the Cocoa Marketing Company Limited, and the Coastal Development Authority. He is a former board member of the Internal Audit Agency and currently serves as a member of the Governing Council of the University of Ghana and Vice Chair of the Board of Trustees of the Ghana Academy of Muslim Professionals. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcome Dr. Abdul Karim Hachu to the podium to deliver his opening remarks.
Members of the University Council here present, the representative of the Vice Chancellor, and other officers of the University of Ghana, our guest speaker, members of convocation, staff and students, alumni, our new graduates, special guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Chancellor of the University of Ghana, whom I'm representing at this forum, I am delighted to welcome you all to today's gathering as we celebrate the achievements of you, our graduating students. Today's ceremony reflects the shared pride of the entire university community as the achievements of you, our graduate students, are the combination of shared efforts of families, faculty, administrators, benefactors, and funding partners. To you, our graduates, I offer my warmest congratulations. Your journey to this point demanded so many things. It demanded perseverance, it demanded discipline, it demanded sacrifice, and you have been able to make it to this point. You faced several challenges that you never imagined, but you did not give up. Your presence here today, therefore, is a confirmation of your resilience and determination. And we celebrate you for this accomplishment. You may applaud yourselves. I wish to recognize the unwavering commitment of the university management to academic excellence. Through strategic leadership, they have strengthened systems that support teaching, research, and student development. These efforts are shaping a truly transformative student experience, and I urge management to continue in that stead. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is now my pleasant duty to declare this assembly duly constituted for the award of degrees to our successful graduates. At this point, I now have the privilege to invite the Pro Vice Chancellor, Research, Innovation and Development, Professor Felix Ankoma Asante, presents the report on the status of the university on behalf of the Vice Chancellor. Audience, Prof, the audience, thank you.
Chair of Council, members of the University Council, Pro-Vice Chancellors, Registrar, Provost, Deans, and Directors, distinguished guests, members of convocation, staff and students, alumni, graduates, invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I extend warm greetings to you all, and I'm delighted to welcome you to this congregation ceremony for the 2025-2026 graduating cohort. This session is dedicated to the School of Graduate Studies. Today, we celebrate the accomplishment of our students who have successfully completed their programs. On behalf of university management, I warmly congratulate all our graduating students on reaching this important milestone. For the July 2026 congregation ceremonies, a total of 1,884 students are graduating, comprising 157 PhD students, 1,429 master's degree graduates, and 298 undergraduate degree graduates. Today marks the conclusion of one important phase of your lives and the beginning of another. Your time at the University of Ghana has equipped you with knowledge, critical thinking capacity, discipline, and values. You now carry the responsibility of using these attributes to serve Ghana and the global community with distinction. Strategic vision and institutional excellence. The University of Ghana continues to pursue its vision of global impact through innovative research, teaching and learning, anchored in technology and human-centered values. Our work is guided by 5 strategic priorities: transformative student experience, impactful research, commitment to our faculty and staff, engagement and partnerships, and sustainable resource mobilization and stewardship. These priorities shape our institutional direction and inform the initiatives we undertake. In a rapidly changing global environment, they position the university to respond with agility while maintaining academic rigor, ethical grounding, and meaningful engagement with our stakeholders. I'm pleased to report that the university has successfully concluded the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, JTEC, 5-year cyclical institutional review. The commission commended the university for significant progress in governance, research, policy development, academic quality, and institutional growth. The review assessed our quality assurance systems, governance structures, academic delivery, student support services, and overall institutional performance, as well as our response to recommendations from the previous review. This outcome demonstrates the university's continued commitment to institutional excellence and continuous improvement. Technology, innovation, and student experience. The university continues to embrace advances in information and communication technology to enhance teaching and learning. Our Center for Teaching and Learning Innovation and the Academic Quality Assurance Directorate are working to equip students and faculty with competencies in contemporary educational technologies, including artificial intelligence. Earlier this year, the University Council approved a policy on the use of artificial intelligence, which provides guidance for the responsible and ethical use of AI in teaching, learning, research, and administration. The policy promotes inclusive access, ethical and accountable use, teaching and learning excellence, and compliance with data security and privacy requirements. A new teaching and learning policy has also been approved to provide an enabling framework for innovative and quality teaching and learning. It promotes inclusivity and equitable access to relevant resources, continuous professional development for faculty, and stronger library and ICT support for effective teaching and learning. We are also expanding digital access through the One Student, One Laptop initiative. To date, 777 laptops have been distributed out of 1,196 laptops donated by various partners. The university has received 500 laptops from the Ministry of Communication, Digital Technology and Innovation to support the training of students in IT skills under the government's 1 Million Coders program. We are grateful to our partners, including EcoBank Ghana, which has contributed 300 laptops over 3 years, Telecel Ghana, which has provided a fully equipped 43-unit computer laboratory with an interactive touchscreen and dedicated internet connectivity, and Clems High Business Solutions Limited, which has donated an interactive screen and modern podium to the School of Public Health. The university, with support from our partners, has expanded student-friendly learning spaces through 4 hotspot comfort zones, equipped with Wi-Fi connectivity and sitting to provide space for steady peer collaboration and social interaction. Additional hotspot zones are under construction. At the School of Engineering Sciences, a new STEM center established in collaboration with STEM Power is enhancing practical training and providing students with hands-on experience in modern tools and digital technologies. We appreciate all our partners whose support continues to help us strengthen the student experience and our academic and research capacity. Scholarships and student support. The university has also scaled up scholarship support, awarding 1,358 scholarships to new and continuing students for the 2025-2026 academic year. This reflects our commitment to our first strategic priority of delivering a transformative student experience and expanding access to higher education. It builds on more than 2 decades of institutional commitment to supporting brilliant students who require financial assistance. We are deeply grateful to all sponsors whose generosity enables our students to pursue their academic programs without additional burden of financial hardship. We warmly welcome others to join us in supporting this important cause. Partnerships and impact. Partnerships remain central to the university's effort to create impact beyond our campuses. The School of Performing Arts recently delivered a powerful dramatic reenactment of the transatlantic slave trade at Christiansborg Castle as part of Ghana's Juneteenth celebrations. The production formed part of the Next Steps 2026 High-Level Consultative Conference, a global gathering focused on advancing the recognition of slavery as the gravest crime against humanity. I join His Excellency the President of the Republic in applauding the school for producing such impactful artistic works that engage contemporary issues while preserving and interpreting important aspects of our history and culture. Research and innovation. Research and innovation remain at the heart of the university's mission. The Research and Innovation Directorate recently marked 15 years of advancing research excellence, reflecting on its contribution to research governance, interdisciplinary collaboration, grant management, and partnerships with industry, government, and international institutions. The work of the Directorate has strengthened the visibility, quality, and impact of research at the university, while supporting evidence-based responses to national and global challenges. As we celebrate these achievements, we look forward to even greater accomplishments as we pursue our strategic priority of impactful research. Well-being of faculty, staff, and students. The university remains committed to the well-being and development of its faculty and staff. The inaugural UG Employee Week celebration honored the contributions of academic and administrative personnel through wellness activities, professional development, and community building initiatives. The reintroduced UG Staff Awards recognize outstanding members of staff whose contributions advance the university's mission in teaching, research, administration, and service. The university has reviewed its sexual harassment and misconduct policy, with emphasis on strengthening reporting mechanisms and enforcement, while extending its jurisdiction and improving cooperation with relevant external authorities. These measures are intended to foster a safer, healthier, and more respectful environment for every member of the university community. Global visibility, ranking, and recognition. I am pleased to note that the University of Ghana continues to strengthen its global visibility. The university has maintained its position as the leading university in Ghana and West Africa, and remains among the top universities in Africa in the QS University Rankings 2027. These achievements reflect the university's growing reputation for excellence in research, innovation, teaching and learning, and demonstrates the progress being made in implementing our 2024 to 2029 strategic plan. The university was also honored with the African Heritage Award for academic excellence at the African Heritage Awards 2026 in recognition of its outstanding contribution to higher education, research, and national and continental development. Our faculty, staff, and students and alumni continue to distinguish themselves nationally and internationally. A doctoral student, Ms. Elizabeth Abe, was recognized as the best poster presentation at the 28th Congress of the International Association of Cross-Cultural Psychology, while students of the School of Nursing and Midwifery emerged winners of the maiden Inter-University Nursing Quiz competition. We have also celebrated the achievements of our former international exchange students, Ms. Christiana Koch, who was a member of the crew of the historic Artemis II mission. She notes that her experience at the University of Ghana contributed greatly to her global perspective and intellectual growth. Her achievement is a reminder of the enduring impact of the university and the strength of our global community. I'm also pleased to announce that I've been appointed board chair of the Worldwide University Network. Last month, I delivered the 2026 Distinguished African Lecture at Warwick University in the United Kingdom on the theme, Whose Language Counts? African Voices, Knowledge Systems, and the Future of AI. The lecture examines the implications of language exclusion in emerging technologies and challenge prevailing assumptions about whose knowledge is represented in AI systems. The University of Ghana School of Law continues to distinguish itself as a center of excellence in legal education. The 2026 Times Higher Education World University Rankings by subject ranked the School of Law #1 in Ghana and West Africa and 6th in Africa, placing it in the prestigious 251 to 300 global band. The school has also retained its title as national champions of the Philip C. Jessup International Law Moot Court Competition for the second consecutive year, earning the honor of representing Ghana at the International Championship in the United States of America. I congratulate our faculty, staff, students, and alumni on these achievements and urge all of us to continue working hard as we strive to do even better. Legal Education Act 2026. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this year marks a historical watershed for legal education in Ghana. The passage of the Legal Education Act 2026 introduces significant reforms that will reshape the development of legal professionals and the regulation of legal education in the country. As Ghana's premier legal training institution, the University of Ghana School of Law is well positioned to deliver the decentralized practical legal training through the law practice training course, thereby contributing to expanding access to professional legal training while maintaining rigorous national standards. Your role as graduates. To our graduating students, this is a moment of significant transition as you end one chapter of your lives and begin another. The knowledge, discipline, and values you have acquired at the University of Ghana should guide you in your professional and civic contributions. You carry with you the reputation and values of our institution that has shaped leaders across generations. We expect you to uphold the principles of excellence, integrity, professionalism, and service in your careers and communities. As ambassadors of the University of Ghana, you will represent this institution throughout your lives and work. Wherever your journey takes you, remember that you remain part of the University of Ghana family. I encourage you to remain connected to the university by registering on the UG Global Alumni Network app, which seeks to unite and mobilize our global alumni community. I also urge you to contribute your expertise, experience, and resources to sustaining the institution that shaped you and to mentor the students who will follow your path. Graduates, we are immensely proud of you. We wish you courage to embrace new opportunities, resilience in the face of challenges, and the wisdom to use your knowledge for the greater good. The world you are entering is changing rapidly. Artificial intelligence and new technologies are transforming the workplace and reshaping industries. Global challenges require innovative thinking, collaboration, and responsible leadership. You have been prepared not simply to find jobs, but to create value, solve problems, and make a difference. I therefore challenge you to remain curious and committed to lifelong learning. Wherever you find yourselves, remember that your education comes with a responsibility to contribute to society. Use your knowledge not only for personal advancement, but also to improve the lives of others and to contribute to the development of Ghana and the wider world. On behalf of the University of Ghana, I offer my warmest congratulations on your achievements and wish you every success in all that you do. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you very much, Vice Chancellor. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our guest speaker for this morning's congregation is Professor Mary Edupoku. Professor Mary Edupoku is a distinguished Ghanaian scientist in the medical physics and radiation protection. She is the founding director of the Radiological and Medical Sciences Research Institute of the Ghana Atomic Energy Commission, where she provided visionary leadership for nearly 14 years. Currently, she serves as the officer in charge of the Commission's mentoring program. Her academic journey spans a BSc in chemistry, an MPhil in analytical chemistry, and a PhD in physics. She joined the Ghana Atomic Energy Commission's Radiation Protection Institute in 1994 as an assistant research scientist and rose through the ranks to become chief research assistant in 2015. In academia, she is a professor of radiation physics with over 2 decades experience in radiation protection education and training. Beyond her scientific contributions, Professor Edupoku is a passionate advocate for gender equity in science and the nuclear industry. She actively mentors women, encouraging their participation in Ghana's nuclear power program and broader scientific fields, underscoring her lifelong dedication to empowering women in science and technology. Ladies and gentlemen, you may read the full version of her profile in the congregation brochure. For now, please join me welcome Professor Mary Edupoku to deliver her address.
Thank you very much for the kind introduction. Chancellor's representative, chairperson and members of the University Council, vice chancellor's representatives, pro-vice chancellors, provosts, registrar, members of the board of the School of Graduate Studies, deans and directors, heads of departments, members of convocation, staff and students of the university, graduating class, distinguished guests, families and friends of graduates, Nime, Name, Nananum, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is a profound honor and privilege to join you for this session of the university's July 2026 congregation. First and foremost, I would like to thank the management of the School of Graduate Studies for inviting me to serve as a guest speaker for today's ceremony. I extend special greetings to the graduating class of 2026. Graduates, over the past few years, you have invested countless hours acquiring knowledge, conducting research, overcoming setbacks, pushing yourselves beyond your limits, and developing yourselves into professionals and future leaders who will serve our nation and the global community. Today, we celebrate not only the successful completion of your studies, but also the beginning of a new chapter of responsibility, opportunity, and service. I also wish to acknowledge your parents, guardians, families, lecturers, mentors, and all who have supported you on this journey. This achievement belongs not only to you, but to all those who believed in you and supported you, sacrificing for your success. Dear graduates, at my own graduation 26 years ago, when I earned an MSc in analytical chemistry from our sister institution, University of Science and Technology, now Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, I thought I have my career entirely mapped out. Life, however, had different plans. Looking back, I have come to appreciate that success is not about having a flawless roadmap. Rather, it is about having the courage, resilience, and the wisdom to navigate when the map changes. Success is often a journey of unexpected turns, difficult choices, and unforeseen opportunities. What matters is not whether the road changes, but whether you have the courage to adapt. My message to you this morning is therefore titled, Navigating Change with Grace, Passion, and Purpose. permit me to share my own journey to illustrate this theme. In 1994, I joined the Ghana Atomic Energy Commission, GAEC, as a young chemistry graduate and was posted to the Radiation Protection Institute. I quickly realized that the work done at the institute was more aligned with physics than chemistry. I should add that I could easily have requested a transfer to the chemistry department of GAEC or somewhere more aligned with my academic background. Instead, I made a conscious decision to stay, contribute, and grow. Consequently, I embraced new learning opportunities in physics and related disciplines to realign my expertise to match that of my institute. Throughout that journey, passion and purpose were my two steadfast allies. In due course, an opportunity arose for me to pursue a PhD, and naturally, I chose a program in physics. It was a significant departure from my original training and far from easy. With sheer dedication, commitment, and perseverance, I successfully completed my PhD in physics at the University of Witwatersrand in Johannesburg, South Africa. These experiences taught me a lesson I have never learned, that sometimes the opportunities that transform our lives lie outside our comfort zone. Following my doctoral studies, my responsibilities and contribution within the institute expanded. Soon after my graduation, the School of Nuclear and Allied Sciences, SNAS, which is part of the College of Basic and Applied Sciences of the University of Ghana, was established. I readily became a member of faculty at the Radiation Protection Program and taught a number of courses in radiation protection, where I continued to teach and mentor students. Then came another unexpected opportunity. In January 2009, the Ghana Atomic Energy Commission established the Radiological and Medical Sciences Research Institute, RAMSRI, a specialized institute dedicated to advancing public health through research, innovation, and strategic application of nuclear and allied sciences. By then, years of dedication to duty, hard work, continuous learning, and commitment to excellence had earned the confidence of my colleagues and supervisors. I was appointed the founding director of RAMSRI. Leading a newly established institute was both a privilege and a challenge. We had to create systems, develop human resources, build teams, nurture talent, and develop a vision for the institute's growth and development and impact as well. For over 10 years, serving 2 full terms as director, I had the privilege of helping to build RAMSRI into a respected institute under GAEC for research and specialized services. During much of that time, I was also the only female member of the executive committee of GAEC. The executive committee is the second highest decision-making body within GAEC. These experiences reinforced an important truth, which is excellence creates opportunities, but character, competence, and consistency sustain them. Following my tenure as director, I was appointed to champion the gender equality and female inclusion within GAEC, helping to create opportunities for others and ensuring that talented women can confidently aspire to leadership positions. These experiences has taught me that leadership is not about titles, it's about service, impact, and creating opportunities for others to succeed. Distinguished graduates, the future before you is full of possibilities. Some opportunities will come exactly as you expect. Others will arrive disguised as challenges and may take you far beyond the boundaries of your current expertise. When those moments come, Do not be afraid to adapt. You will hear many people telling you, follow your passion. I agree. But I encourage you to build your purpose as well. Passion will excite you. Purpose will sustain you when circumstances become difficult. You need both, I must say. Looking back on my own journey, from chemistry to physics, from researcher to institute director, from scientist to advocate for inclusion, I realized that every significant point was guided by a few important principles. Allow me to share them with you. Number one, take the first step and remain committed. Success begins with action. Once you commit yourself fully to a worthy cause, opportunities usually begin to emerge. 2, value your time. Time is the one resource that cannot be recovered once lost. Effective time management increases productivity, reduces stress, and creates room for growth and excellence. 3, make use of available opportunities and resources. Be proactive. Set clear goals. Stay alert. Build networks. Ask questions. Many opportunities pass by because people are not prepared to recognize them. 4, be assertive. Take initiative and do not despise small beginnings. Some of the most significant achievements start with seemingly insignificant assignments. When those opportunities come, embrace them with courage, adapt boldly, serve faithfully, lead with integrity, volunteer, accept responsibilities, be willing to stretch yourself beyond what is familiar. Do not be afraid of making mistakes. They are often valuable teachers. The important thing is to learn, improve, and move forward. The future will not always unfold as you plan. Mine certainly did not. Yet some of life's greatest opportunities are found on roads we never intended to travel. I encourage you to uphold values that will endure long after today's celebration. Be resilient in the face of adversity. Work with integrity and let your word be trusted. Manage your finances wisely. Above all, maintain a strong moral and spiritual foundation by doing what is right and honorable before God. Finally, graduates, many years from now, people may not remember your degrees as the first thing. They remember your character, whether your word could be trusted, whether you treated people with dignity, whether you pursued excellence when no one was watching, and whether you used your knowledge to make a meaningful difference. Whatever path you choose, commit yourself to a lifelong learning. Learn and learn and relearn. Let resilience be your companion, purpose be your compass, and excellence be your brand. And on that note, may God bless the graduating class of 2026. May God bless your families and friends. May God bless University of Ghana. May God bless us all. Thank you so much for your kind attention.
We thank our guest speaker very much. She has spoken to us about navigating change with grace, passion, and purpose. I believe we have all been inspired by Professor Mary Edupoku's address and will endeavor to practice the insights she has shared with us to shine as stars wherever we find ourselves. Once again, we are most grateful, Professor Mary Edupoku. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is a tradition here in the University of Ghana that at congregation ceremonies, one of the best graduating students delivers a valedictory message on behalf of the graduating class. Our valedictorian for this session is Isaac Kwesi. Isaac Kwesi is a geomatic engineer and prefers to be called Surveyor Kwesi. He is with the Survey and Mapping Division of the Lands Commission of Ghana. He began his professional career in January 2013 as an assistant geomatic engineer in Kumasi after obtaining a BSc in geodetic engineering from KNUST. He is committed to excellence and has therefore risen through the ranks to his current position as Regional Surveyor of the Western Region since October 2025. Isaac also holds a Master of Science in Land Policy and Administration from the University of Cape Coast and a Master of Public Administration from GIMPA. He is a member in good standing of the Ghana Institute of Surveyors. His academic journey reflects a strong commitment to professional growth, leadership, and public service. You may read the full version of his profile in the congregation brochure. But for now, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcome Surveyor Isaac Kwesi to deliver his valedictory message on behalf of the graduating class. Keep clapping until he gets here, please.
Representative of the Chancellor, members of the University Council, representative of the Vice Chancellor, Pro-Vice Chancellors, Registrar, Guest Speaker, Provost, members of the Board of the School of Graduates, Deans and Directors, members of the Convocation, distinguished faculty, parents and guardians, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is with profound gratitude and humility that I stand before you today as a valedictorian of this session. On behalf of my fellow graduates, I thank the Almighty God for His unfailing grace, strength, and guidance throughout this remarkable journey. Today, we celebrate far more than the award of degrees. We celebrate resilience, perseverance, sacrifice, and courage to pursue excellence despite life's many challenges. Behind every determination is countless hours of study, demanding careers, financial sacrifices, family responsibilities, and unwavering commitment to achieve a dream. My own journey reflects these realities. While pursuing this program, I served full-time in the Survey and Mapping Division of the Lands Commission, first as Deputy Regional Surveyor of the Greater Accra Region, and later as Regional Surveyor of the Western Region. Balancing the responsibilities of public service with postgraduate studies was demanding, but the experience reinforced the lesson that I believe we have all learned. Meaningful achievements require meaningful sacrifices. One memorable highlight of this journey was the opportunity to interact with our lecturers outside the classroom during the gathering at the Sabah Hall Common Room, Senior Common Room, popularly known as Loggia. Those moments strengthened our sense of community and reminded us that Education is not only about acquiring knowledge, but also about building relationships that inspire lifelong growth. Our various programs have equipped us with knowledge and skills that society urgently needs. For those of us enjoying information science, our profession extends far beyond maps, satellites, drones, and geographic information systems. Our work supports secure land ownership, sustainable development, sound environmental management, and evidence-based decision-making. Likewise, every discipline represented here today has a vital role to play in advancing Ghana and the global community. As we graduate in a world shaped by rapid technological advancement, artificial intelligence, climate change, and urbanization, we must remain lifelong learners, curious, adaptable, ethical, and innovative. Our responsibility goes beyond personal success. We are called to use our knowledge to strengthen institutions, improve communities, solve societal challenges, and have a long-lasting positive impact on future generations. On behalf of the graduating class, I express my heartfelt appreciation to the University of Ghana for providing an environment that nurtures excellence. To our lecturers, supervisors, and administrative staff, thank you for your dedication, mentorship, patience, and unwavering commitment to our success. To our employers, thank you for supporting many of us as we balance professional responsibilities with academic pursuits. To our parents, spouses, children, families, friends, and loved ones, this achievement belongs to you as much as it belongs to us. Your encouragement sustained us during the most difficult moments, and for that, we remain forever grateful. I also wish to acknowledge our class representatives, whose tireless commitment and selfless service contributed immensely to the success and unity of this cohort. My fellow graduates, permit me to leave you with the timeless words of Ecclesiastes chapter number 9, verse 11. And I read from the King James Version. I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, neither yet bread to the wise, nor yet riches to men of understanding, nor yet favor to the men of skill, but time and chance happeneth to them all. This verse reminds us that success is not determined solely by talent and speed, but by perseverance, preparation, faithfulness, and the courage to seize every opportunity. As we leave this great institution, let us carry with us not only the knowledge we have acquired, but also the values that defines true leadership, integrity, humility, excellence, and service to humanity. Allow me to conclude with these words. Persevere, because the sky is not the limit. It is only the beginning of what is possible. Congratulations, class of 2026. May God bless you all. May God bless the University of Ghana. And may God bless our beloved nation, Ghana. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Sovia Kwesi. I hope he has been able to inspire all of us enough to go out there and make a mark wherever we find ourselves. Shall we give him another round of applause? We shall now have a musical interlude to be performed by the Ghana Dance and Sound. Shall we welcome them, please? Ghana Dance and Sound. Thank you very much, Ghana Dance and Sound. Shall we put our hands together once again for them, please? It is now time for the award of degrees, and I have a few instructions for our graduates. Graduates, you are seated in the order in which you will be called. You will stand to be presented by the Dean of the School of Graduate Studies. When your degrees are conferred by the representative of the Chancellor, he will say to you, Anyeko, and you have to respond, Ya ye. You will then resume your seats for the roll call. When your program is mentioned, graduates will be expected to line up in the aisle to my left, which is to your right, to facilitate movement and the capturing of official stage photos and a handshake with the dean. When you are called, you have to file past the platform party to be acknowledged and for a handshake with the dean and the official photograph. Please follow the directions of the ushers. Courtesy demands that men take off their caps and bow. Women will keep their caps on and courtesy when you come up to the platform. We are happy to announce that each of you graduates will receive an official stage photo. And so when you come up for the handshake, pause for a few seconds, look into the camera of the photographer in the green and blue reflective vest, and smile for a memorable photo. Because of that, kindly take a moment to adjust your gowns and your hood so that your pictures will look good. So please take a moment to adjust your gowns, please. I shall now call on the Dean of the School of Graduate Studies to present graduates for the award of degrees. Graduates, please stand.
Member of Council representing the Chancellor of the University of Ghana. I, Professor Patrick Asamoah Sechi, Dean of the School of Graduate Studies, present to you students of the School of Graduate Studies who, having followed the approved courses of study over the stipulated period and passed the required examinations, have hereby become eligible for the academic awards to which their studies entitle them. I pray for conferment of the awards due them.
Dean of the School of Graduate Studies, by the authority vested in the Chancellor of the University of Ghana, whom I'm representing today, I, Dr. Abdul Karim Hatu, member of the University of Ghana Council, representing the Chancellor, hereby pronounce the students presented duly graduated. School of Graduate Studies. Anyoku. Please be seated.
Executive Master of Business Administration, Christine Majano Akaba. Nana Kwesi Boa Emisa. Anthony Kwesi Amwabeng. Grace Emmanuel Aye. Betty Brown AJ. Portia Owusu Omwating, Dela Safo, Master of Business Administration, Hamiratu Abubakari Abakuri, Michael Addison, Joseph Jr. Ado, Joshua Kofi Adogo, Cynthia Yawa Adom, Claudia Edukranting, Ikia Adobia Afari, Kunegunda Afoko, Oswald Al Hassan, Wise Elikplim Amekuji, Imelda Marie Giselle Amuji, Emmanuel Nana Ampoma, Magdalene Amwemi, Isaac Nana Owari Ininankwa, Amos Anan Kwansa, Gladys Nyameche Arthur, Samuel Israel Asafo, Esther Asare, Eunice Yaboa Aye, Isaac Bekon, David Jekete, Salome Bosompema Kumi, Emanuela Kwamwa, Mame Adwa Nsefua Marking, Stephen Kofi Mensah, Andrew Odro Nyame, Christine Osei, Esther Osei Tutu Ajiman, Eunice Oforewa Autry, Deborah Sam, Zakia Maltiti Shiraz, Mohammed Tanko, Leila Tuferu, Rehana Abdul Kadiri Yahuza, Master of Science in Accounting and Finance, Isaac Amwa Sego, Nathaniel Apieje, Selina Ej Bebia, Gabriel Agbanohevi BC, Annie Emefa Fiawu, Khalida Sewa Menu. Franklin Kweku Okran. Enoch Ogoy. Anthony Sefa Ijare. Mauto Yawa Chakpo. Master of Science in Business Analytics. Steve Afri Fayamwa. Master of Science in Development Finance. Lorraine Mami Kontua Ado. Kwejo Mensa Awuku. Percy Emmanuel Boy. Olivia Jampo. Master of Science in Financial Risk Management. Washington Kofi Amenuku. Bless Ifwa Seram Biga. Emilia Mensabunsu. Felicia Ntiamwa. Susanna Autry. Master of Science in International Business. Adam Abdul Rashid. Beulah Albright Atkinson. Sylvia Iwajan. Joel Nibote Bote. Patrick Entry upon Foster Owusu. Master of Science in Tax Policy and Finance. Constance Nadromo Acheteria. Master of Arts in Management and Administration. Edith Nakai Abose. William Na Ijabeng. Richmel Komla Bless Ija. Ernestine Peace Ahiabo. Shelley Akwoko. Vida Ampia. Faustina Arthur. Judith Asante. Emmanuel Kwao Isiao. Anna Koba Baini. Mameya Osei Dakwa. Pel Sasumafo. Portia Angel Yaba Moses. Patience Menyo Jenkins. Veronica Owusu Esiedu. Evelyn Nana Kote. Faustina Sabogu. Master of Arts in Marketing Strategy. Eunice Ofori. Master of Arts in Organizational Leadership and Governance. Akofa Lily Adafian. Emmanuel Edumensa. Sandra Esina Mansa. Nonana Vasti Egbotohia. Master of Public Administration. Dinah Techiwa Bunku Beidu. Master of Arts in Counseling, Augustina Ali. Patricia Koko Asamoah. Georgina Setowu Kuma Jaga. Rafiatu Musa. Master of Arts in Development Studies. Minshinle Kwabia Edu. Blessing Olufuminlola Akamu. Peace Delali. Indege Ikia Osei John. Teresa Esimekuonu. Benjamin Pakofi Adote Makati. Eugenia Abena Atayeboa. Master of Arts in Economic Policy Management, Josephine Ejay Tinkran. Kenneth Apple. Noah Asideka. Mawena Ajo Azuma. Hashim Idrisu. Ivy Kabuke Okanse. Prince Otu.
Master of Arts in International Affairs, Asia Abdul Rauf. Esther Abrokwa, Reina Akon Mensa, Adele Irama Sessa Akwa, Jonathan Ado, Nana Okai Adomensa, Frida Etonam Adevu, Michelle Efwa Asa Adofo, Priscilla Edu Jamfi, Zion Edia, Elizabeth Novisi Adukonu, Emerald Eiram Akoli, Mariam Al-Hassan, Bridget Yaira Asha Amati, Stephen Bekoy Amponsa, Thomas Kofi Anglo, Emmanuel Ankra, Lois Akuma Entry, God's Way Annabelle Achem, Vincent Ariston Atipo, Aisha Azu, Kofi Adobafo, Nana Abba Bewa Bilson, Ni Odate Blankson, Na Koshi Blankson, Gloria Boafo, Josephine Deladem Bochoti, Mary Adra Bushel, Gladys Senanukujo, Nana Abna Dako Adapa, Edward Gameli Kweku Degajo, Benjamin Dikro, Sarah Lakwe Duamo, Princess Amwa Efum, Gerald Ganyo, Mariga Ahmed Gabriel, Humaiza Zangshini Hassan, Jacqueline Hindoju, Irene Poko Akankam, Perfect Kuma, Marcia Ajwa Kwabia Kumi, Letitia Dodua Kwache, Jessica Emmanuel Kwao, Pamela Tami Dakwa Menu, Faustina Mafo, Abdul Hakim Maltiti Muzamil, Charles Myers, Belinda Nate, Williams Dakwa Nimo, Jessica Nashome Norte, Esther Jan Obiri, Genevieve Tekwo Obroni, Joseph Odum, Sharon Mame Ouswa Ofori, Ernest Jan Obiri, Genevieve Tekwo Obroni, Joseph Odum, Sharon Mame Ouswa Ofori, Francis Nyama Ofosu, Grace Mina Ouswa Okai, Esther Safwa Opoku, Sylvia Sewa Opoku, Stephanie Opoku, Felicia Obiri Osei, Jessica Yeboah Oware, Evans Akokwashi, Daniel Philip Porte, Dora Elsie Porte, Na Oyo Asabia Shang, Efwa Intriwa Tichi Mills, Valerie Iramatete, Christopher Amo Wilson, Jerusha Elizabeth Wilson, Master of Arts in Migration Studies, Alan Kwesi Amanfo, Julius Ewa Bafo, Nana Amwa Boachiyadom, Ellen Domfe, Zaina Tu Eribong Ishaku, Hamdiya Musa, Nana Akwesi Owusu Setre, Ibrahim Sumani, Master of Arts in Population Studies, Victoria Edukwe Alote, Alexander Bele Jala, Johnson Clarence Wese, Master of Arts in Social Policy Studies, Jamila Mohammed, Master of Arts in Sociology, Bless Mauto Abuchi, Evelyn Aduna, Hannah Ofusua Ahima, Andriana Nana Aibia Apia, Samuel Bangura, Master of Arts in Teaching English as a Second Language, Happy Catherine Afoya, Gloria Nana Asamoah, Michael Sambaini, Lydia Donko, Yvonne Maunyo Frempong, Juliana Krantima Gordon Aqua, Edward Notaba, Alexander Adai Ofori, Dorothy Ose Akoto, Abigail Novinyo Todru, Master of Arts in Theatre Arts, Prince Kofi Tete,
Master of Arts in Translation, Doreen Adiasi, Bernice Agbo Gedenu, Akofa Agbovon, Komi Akula, Justice David Enchibu Esiaku, Samuel Kwame Bebley, Hamilton Kweku Blankson, Peterson Comlan Hovo, Père for l'Union Louise Oren Noni Kiali, Kojovi Christian Fome Kunaku, Cindy Ajele Majite, Matinu Mumuni Kadri, Florence Kwachiwa Ose Amponsa, Adama Alale Salifu, Stanislas Wenpui Singbebo, Stephen Mauku Tamaklo, Master of Arts in Museum and Heritage Studies, Michael Nidodu Dakun, Master of Research and Public Policy, Priscilla Bonsu, Master of Science in Geoinformation Science, Daniel Kate Adams, Ni Amo Osei Addison, Sharon Emefa Ajoda, Graham Osafu Edu, Brian Edu Jemfi, Diana Abba Edu Hansen, Matthew J.B. Efriye, Hope Agbenyo, Richard Agbechu, Bruce Ajiman, Deborah Nanaifua Ajimambedu, Isaac Dela Ahiale, Mavis Akonamanda, Richard Kwejo Akresi, Edwin B. Face Akufu, Prince Al Hassan, Abdul Jafar Ali, Prince Saki Alimo, Ethel Ajo Amedome, Joy Kofi Huakpe Amejeko, Linus Akogo Amigra, Samuel Moore Ampofu, Abraham Amponsa, Ophelia Enima, Joshua Ano Ansa, James Kweku Ansa, Patrick Ansuji Abo, Samuel Kojo Enchi, Ya Asantiwa Enchi, Margaret Safo Apia, Ebenezer Arthur, Daniel Asamoah, Reginald Otu Asamoah, Emmanuel Kwame Asase, Agnes Ajimai Asuma, Esther Atatoga Ati, Marvin Ayer, David Governor Bala Bawe, Esther Kwamla Bankas, Augustine Bano, Rashid Bello, Vera Kesua Buedi, Peter Buahin Asare, Bernard Kofi Boatin, Deborah Adiki Boydo, Belinda Briku, Emmanuel Budubaini, Deborah Dazi, Azaria Danso, Benis Dapa, Edem Jomeku, Duke Dodu, Caleb Mauku Dugbache, Regina Mayor Eyaku Dowlings, Theodora Jumo, Emmanuel Kwame Jakpasu, Nicholas Edo, Emmanuel Delagno Elom, Alex Esuman, Emmanuel Kofi, Fozia Talatu Faisal, Erasmus Gau, Pascal Awenjab Walter Biel, Chris Guda, Bridget Japon, Maruf Ibrahim, Sherif Mohammed Ibrahim, Joyce Ama Johnson, Fred Salom Komla Keteku, Anthony Elinam Kolagbe, Richmond Taylor Kunedu, Gloria Kwebi, Kingsley Penu, Michael Jifa Kumasa, Dimie Shaibu Kunku, Joanna Kwabi, Edith Kwabla, Alexander Ani Kwapon, Jennifer Oheneba Kofi, Georgina Cheibafo, Felix Nifa Lu, Zita Otapa Mausi, Matthias Kojo Melome, Dorcas Mensah, Ernest Mensah, Fortune Mensah, Bright Kwesi Mensah Sam, Jerry Ampof Michael, Ibrahim Pilo Mohammed, Abba Tomorrow, Bernard Nkrumah, Tracy Norman.
Williams Inti, Winifred Nyantechi, Akwesi Junior Nyantechi, Richard Nyakon, Daniel Ekuma Nyeremi Tei, Kwesi Lati Odei, Kwame Ofori Ajaman, Ernest Kwejo Ofosu, Benedicta Banfo Ohene Amedi, Andrew Kwame Ochre, Emmanuel Dozie Onyame, Pilate Abebio Opoku, Emmanuel Opoku, Kofi Opon Mensah Jr., Cyril Setusa Yao Owiafi, Arnold Jerry Owusu, Dennis Owusu Nimo, Philip Doji Pomani, Samuel Laate Kwashi, Benjamin Kojo Kwashi, Derek Akwete Kweino, Desmond Akwete Kweino, Isaac Kweysen, Emmanuel Tete Sali, Eunice Amasafo, Elijah Safo, Daniel Asare Sasu, Sabaji Kwashi Senyeko, George Kwesi Seshre, Fidelis Edem Simpeni, Bashiru Sulemana, Abbas Ibn Sumaila, William Swanike, Philip Nite Kotaki, Kingsley Ayikwe Tego, Gideon Tete, Francis Tete, Vera Ogbonana Teikotei, Alex Tinga, Prosper Titi, Peter Tete Togbenu, Paulina Yache, Eric Chene. Master of Science in Urban Studies, Kwabena Techi Bochi. Master of Science in Alternative Dispute Resolution, Seth John Akwe, Alberta Adojan, Ebenezer Saka Adomensa, Michael Atisu, Princess Master of Science in Alternative Dispute Resolution, Seth John Akwe, Alberta Adojan, Ebenezer Saka Adomensa, Michael Atisu, Princess Anne Boateng, Jennifer Owusu-Nyako. Master of Arts in Corporate and Commercial Law, Comfort Abrefi, Hafiz Abu Hassan, Azima Abubakar, Rosemary Ahogwa, Andrews Amankwa Harrison, Phyllis Nana Okonia Ampedu, Isaac Ampoma, Rosemary Ahogba, Andrews Amankwa Harrison, Phyllis Nana Akonia Ampedu, Isaac Ampoma, Esla Nene Angmon, Mami Efua Janwa Ahen, Eric Baini Apo, Mercy Na Koshibwampong, Nana Yasewa Boateng, David Rex Akpokome, Joseph Boache Dankwa, Lawrence Ni Amponsa Dodu, Esther Dogby, Genevieve Elsie Koleko Glove Akpe, Givens Menta Meinu, Gabriel Tete Morte, Graham Kwame Chei Odro, Welmina Ofori Amankona, Michael Dramina Ofosu, Wayiram Helem Opoku, Sandra Opoku, Sophia Mame Abba Ochre, Akosia Kwe Sibia Owusu, Benjamin Owusu, Master of Arts in Energy Law, Rebecca Nwinville Ajeman Prempe, Shalom Akoto Nyameche, Kofi Ako Nokoi. Master of Arts in Gender and Law, Fauzia Ibrahim Abdul Hamid. Theresa Nanaki Douna. Master of Arts in Health, Law and Ethics, Opari Yao Ekwamwabuateng. Owusua Michelle Osabute. Master of Arts in Human Rights, Law and Practice, Do Larry Klachi. Master of Arts in Information Technology Law, Wisdom Junior Agbeshi. Joycelyn Edem Ahianyo. Alex Ansa. Master of Arts in Law and Development, Eresi Bas Sam. Kelvin Kwatelai Kwati. Elizabeth Irama Wuntumi. Master of Arts in Law and Practice of Public Administration, Godwin Palace Damali. Master of Arts in Maritime Law, Joyce Ayane Anakwa. Gifty Asemia. Zainab Hamza. Master of Arts in National Security Law and Practice, Zekrila Nyurikubu Abdallah. Abubakar Abdul Rahman. Eric Nana Ajeman Prempe. Ahmed Eidu. Patience Ampedu Yeboa. Yao Kusi Ampofo. Vaida Genevieve Esiedu. Richard Botri. Abubakar Sadiq Kailan. Master of Arts in Natural Resources Law, Diana Sombanyere Dugu. Benjamin Chum Berima.
Master of Arts in Tax Law, Policy and Practice, Emmanuel Kwabena Ado. Juliana Eyi Ahlija. Samuel Ohene Amadi. Gifty Asan Kuma. Comfort Ofosuhema Asante. Clement Asare Asungu. Lydia Adoleba. Godisa Nala Koblankson. Akwesi Boache. Godwin Kudufia. Ekwa Lamte. Frida Oparibia Odame. Gifty Oforia Mankwa. Vanessa Okai Makari. Robert Okai. Ivy Abina Ankuma Omane. Osei Wusu. Mbagba Mohammed Yusuf. Master of Laws in Alternative Disputes Resolution, Helen Adama. Isaiah Kobla Ajigoji. Rita Cassandra Apia. Yvonne Ofei Asari. Joyce Nikezia Bafo. Lawrence Deku. Alexander Frempong. Joycelyn Kufuor Bona. Godwin Douglas Mensah. Estela Maria Ohene Asante. Rebecca Omeju Baba. Frida Osaida Akun Akwa. Kojo Kwanza. Constance Quest. Abigail Tete. Faustina Wellington Comey. Master of Laws in Corporate and Commercial Law, Mohammed Abdul Ganiyu. Eugenia Etonam Abuchi. Aaron Wilson Nimoy Akwe. Donald Atuamtoya Awintoma Adabre. Alphonse Adai Chumesi. Samuel Edupakun. Emmanuel Ejekum Amfo. Johannesia Asiedua Ajman. Ernest Akosa. Pearl Juanita Amoa. Jacob Anderson. Najat Anochiwa. Daniel Bright Ansa. Judith Abenabuedua Asante. Renee Na Obede Ashiboy. Rachel Na Afole Ashong. Richmond Achu Atakpa. Victoria Moko Aye. Caroline Owusua Buedu, Elizabeth Kokobuating, Lois Kunedu Bonti, Brady Lucy Boy, Nevlon Kweku Dampare, Georgina Airam Dugbaza, Kingsley Buabeng Edia, Dan Kwenya Heto, Abdul Kudus Idrisu, Elizabeth Dede Intifo, Akostia Duwa Kakari, Ruth Della Kuto, Bestina Mayo Lakbo, Ethel Jobson Bichual, Eric Anyaku, Desmond Yao Odame, Delis Penelope Na Ayoko Odoi, Andrew Sohinijan, Eunice Ajwa Ohenedako, Eshon Isaac Okai, Tofik Dowuna Osman, Eugene Oredu Yeboah, Doreen Epua Kwansa, Emilia Efiafa Sempon, Ajwa Sewa Titi Ofe, Abigail Rama Williams, Selma Josephine Yakubu, Yvonne Yayali, Isaac Obeng Yakson, Nick Chireme Yeboah, Master of Laws in Energy Law, Ebenezer Kwame Atta, Master of Laws in Financial Markets Law and Regulation, Jacob Amwakun Edusom, Mary Portia Ondila Budong, Master of Laws in Health Law and Ethics, Robert Kwekubiu, Master of Laws in Human Rights Law and Practice, Samuel Awadima Anyamasa, Master of Laws in Information Technology, Marine Pokua Afram, Samuel Bafu Ewa, Benjamin Ni Ayilati, Master of Laws in International Law, Elizabeth Nana Abrefi, Master of Laws in Law and Development, Anastasia Inshira Hazel, Master of Laws in Law for Micro, Small and Medium Scale Enterprises, Nana Yaw Asari Jikunu. Master of Laws in National Security Law and Practice, Enoch Sechi. Master of Laws in Natural Resources Law, Yakubu Mahmoud Mudi. Francis Menujan. Capon de Mercy. Master of Laws in Tax Law, Polity and Practice, Etonam Caleb Efutu. Dora Agbeto. Eric Kofi Echampon. Mohammed Al-Hassan. Williams Abayawin Atulek. Geoffrey Bedi Chitri. Efua Eniwa Frempong Owusu. Dexon Atogati. Ezekiel Teria Menu. Augustus William Newman. Frank Nkansa. Irabna Odebia Intia Moatechi. Abna Odro Osai. David Otu. Achem Philip. Abdul Samed Tia. Wakibu Suglu Zuzi. Michelle Nada Kwa Amo. Belinda Elom Adofoli. Isaac Kwame Ansa Kwapon. Adaibon Supol Ohinijan. Stephanie Delali Ahola. Jerry Okropa Tete. And Ramatu Kamara. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dean and administrators of the School of Graduate Studies. Our fresh graduates, congratulations. A round of applause for yourselves, please. You are now our freshest alumni, and we are very proud of you. As fresh graduates, you may now take a moment to move the tassels on your caps from the right to the left. This signifies your graduation. Congratulations once again. As alumni of the University of Ghana, you are our international ambassadors. We expect you to translate the knowledge gained in this university to benefit humanity. We pray that you will be our institution's most loyal supporters and make us proud wherever you find yourselves. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is now my privilege to invite the representative of the Chancellor to deliver his closing remarks and to dissolve congregation, after which the Director of Public Affairs will take over proceedings. Thank you very much.
Members of the University Council here present, Vice Chancellor's Rep, and other officers of the university, our guest speaker, members of convocation, staff and students, alumni, our freshers, graduates, parents, guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. All too soon, we have come to the end of the program. We pray for God's guidance as we go into the wider world. As we end this ceremony, I would like to salute all those who have worked hard to ensure a successful event, particularly those who played various roles in the planning and organization of today's beautiful event, as well as the 3 other congregation ceremonies that are taking place this week. Beautiful things don't just happen, they are made to happen. And gratitude is godly. So we thank you all for your effort. Now to our fresh graduates, your hard work during your studentship here at the University of Ghana, the only University of Ghana in Ghana. Your hard work here has been commendable, and you deserve all the laurels that you have acquired. I congratulate you all on your achievements and urge you to be worthy ambassadors of your alma mater, University of Ghana. Remember that as you go out there into the world, you are expected to use the knowledge and values you have gained here, not only for yourselves, but also for others. That's to serve humanity. I wish you every success in your future endeavors and encourage you to remain guided by the university's core values of integrity, commitment, respect, and loyalty. Whilst I congratulate you once again, I want to remind you of parts of the speech of our special guest. She shared some experiences of her life with you. I believe strongly you have taken a thing or two. May you be guided by that. Thank you, our special guest. So congratulations once again. Proceed in truth and integrity to impact the world. To our guest speaker, Prof. Mary Edupuku, we appreciate your presence and participation in the ceremony, as well as your kind words of experience to our fresh graduates and our freshers alumni. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, parents, guardians, it is now my pleasant duty to declare this congregation ceremony officially dissolved. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chancellor's representative, for giving us such inspiring words. Please let's acknowledge him once more. Our freshers, graduates, and alumni of this premier university, congratulations to you once more. Clap for yourselves. Aren't you happy? You have done marvelously well, and we are very proud of you. And we continue to urge you to be courageous in pursuing your dreams and also be committed to making positive impacts wherever you find yourselves. Shine wherever you find yourselves, and when you are successful, don't forget to share your success stories with us, and we are sure to celebrate you all. Congratulations once more. Chancellor's representative, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I am happy to acknowledge all those who joined us both in person and online. We are very grateful to you for joining us to make this ceremony a huge success. Please permit me to acknowledge a couple of people. We are privileged to be joined for this ceremony. We are privileged to be joined by a former IGP, Dr. George Ekufu-Dampare, and his family. I'm also happy to announce that we are joined by the incoming registrar of the University of Cape Coast, Mrs. Gladys Abekwe. And I'm happy to inform you that our Center for Disability Studies and Advocacy assisted us with the sign language. So to my right, we have Mr. Martin Atanyamete. And seated there, you've already met her, is Mrs. Joyce Nyakwa Agbedoho. Thank you very much, sister. Now I take a couple of announcements and then we are done. After the university anthem, we will kindly ask all graduates and our guests, together with members of convocation, we kindly ask all graduates and our guests to remain standing as the members of convocation and the platform party recesses. And they will file out to the convocation groups of building where we have the busts of our former vice chancellors. And graduates will file out row by row to join us there for group photographs. And for the group photograph, we invite the valedictorian to be on the front row with our officials. After the group photographs, we are going to the Vice Chancellor's Lodge. The members of convocation will go to the Vice Chancellor's Lodge, and we invite the valedictorian together with his guests to join us there. I hope you all understand. So I continue with the announcements. We have people that we have accredited to take photographs. I think I initially informed you about that. So you'll find accredited photographers on campus. They are in blue reflective jackets, and behind them is embossed UG accredited photographer. Please patronize their services. And the team that took the onstage photos in the blue and lemon green reflective jacket, you find them at the AZ quadrangle. AZ quadrangle is between the building that houses the cash office and the internal audit directorate. Right here, when you step down, it is behind the amphitheater. Amphitheater is behind Commonwealth Hall. So if you know amphitheater, the AZ quadrangle overlooks the amphitheater. Our people who took the photographs on stage in the blue and lemon green reflective jackets are stationed there, so you can patronize their services as well. And when you take your photos, please don't forget to share on our hashtags. And I want you to repeat the hashtags after me. We have hashtag UG congregation, hashtag UG class of 2026. Please add your photos to these repositories so that it remains on our platforms. And for the photos that you took upstage, you've received some links that will enable you to download your photos too. So please take note of that. We have an alumni app, a UG alumni app. Now you are alumni of the university. And so when you turn to page 72 of your brochure, you see a QR code there. It leads you to a very short form. Please scan and join the alumni network. You see a lot of prestigious alumni there. You'll be able to share ideas with them, and it will be a privilege for you to be part of the UG alumni network. Then on the right side, which is page 73, you see 2 QR codes. One leads to our undergraduate programs, the other leads to the graduate programs. Please scan and share the undergraduate programs with your family and friends who have written WASI this year and are awaiting results, and those who already have results. Encourage them to apply to our undergraduate programs. For the graduate programs, your friends who have forgotten to come back to do their graduate studies, please remind them, scan and share the code with them. The applications are still open, so scan and share the programs with them. And your friends who missed their way and went to other universities to do their undergraduate studies, tell them to come back and grab a degree from here to pacify for their sins. It is a privilege to be part of the Premier University community. Thank you very much for joining us. I thank you once more on behalf of management. At this point, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please let's rise for the university anthem. You'll find the lyrics in your brochure on page 74 of your brochure and on the screens. Please, as announced, remain standing as the platform party recesses.